Okay, it's in here somewhere. Here it is.
I tiptoe sanity the way gravity's always grabbing me, pulling down on me. Look around and see nothing but a clouded scene surrounding me. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Feels good to be free. Take a look at me, but this book ain't cheap. Can't put that hook in me. Nah. I think outside the box, write what's on my mind a lot. That's how my rhymes hit the spot. Each time I top the last sentence that I drop, but I'm not finishing the job. If this is a gimmick, it's a squash. That's how I'm living, oh my gosh. I'm just joshing, just lost in thought. And let's take it back to square one. I dare some to put out a rare one. I'm just being me, and I really don't care, son. Some say I'm out my mind. I say it's about time. Being a prisoner of mine should be listed as a crime. It's something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I could go that far. Out of my mind is something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I could go that far. Out of my mind. Please excuse me while I step out for a minute. Hold on please, I need to breathe, just give me a second. It gets too crowded in my mind and I need to step out this house of mine. And I said this all 1,000 times, I no longer have a slouch in my spine. So I'm not falling in line, not even stalling this time. I stand tall with this spine, don't need alcohol to feel fine. I'm gonna keep doing my thing and pursuing my dreams with this music scene, giving you the truest me. Escape this captivity and not get trapped back into me. I'm only packing a few things and I'm bringing my family back with me. My hands are free, no longer trapped, you see, no tragedy. Lift this massive see the sanity that was found in me. Now this rap's complete. It's something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I could go that far. Out of my mind is something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I could go that far. Out of my mind.
Okay. It's in here somewhere. Here it is.
I tiptoe sanity the way gravity's always grabbing me, pulling down on me. Look around and see nothing but a clouded scene surrounding me. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Feels good to be free. Take a look at me, but this book ain't cheap. Can't put that hook in me. Nah. I think outside the box, write what's on my mind a lot. That's how my rhymes hit the spot. Each time I top the last sentence that I drop, but I'm not finishing the job. If this is a gimmick, it's a squash. That's how I'm living, oh my gosh. I'm just joshing, just lost in thought. And let's take it back to square one. I dare some to put out a rare one. I'm just being me, and I really don't care, son. Some say I'm out my mind. I say it's about time. Being a prisoner of mine should be listed as a crime. It's something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I could go that far. Out of my mind is something I've been feeling for quite some time, but I don't know if I far. Out of my mind. Please excuse me while I step out for a minute. Hold on, please, I need to breathe. Just give me a second. It gets too crowded in my mind, and I need to step out this house of mine.
Apparently, we're going to have this issue again where my mic doesn't want to work on that particular port. So, it was working just fine in Discord, like, only moments ago. So, I'm not sure what the deal with that camera is being right now. So, let's take a look. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Oh, it's just going to flash at me. Alright. Scuff at it again. Yep. Always scuff. Problem with that being is the two ports that are actually on the laptop are for my external hard drives, and they don't work on the other ports either. So, how am I going to do this? Let's take a look back there. Alrighty. Deactivate, activate again. Alright, what did I miss? I'm only a little late for once in my life. Mark your calendars. Yeah, Kinky Pickles in the house. Oh, I love this clip. It's one of my favorite clips. Wait, what? There it is. The laugh. The laugh that is so contagious it makes everybody around you laugh. Oh, I love it. Pickles. I love that one. How's everybody doing this evening? I'll do my little intro here in a second once I get this cable under control a little bit. Where did the tie go? That wild laugh. How are you? I'm doing actually pretty good. Today is the first day of my 5-day weekend. So I slept in for a change. And then I just kind of hung out. My buddy Unnamed Wolf it's his birthday, so I went and played some golf with friends with him. And then I played a little bit of Goose Goose Duck. And then I got my writing stream stuff set up so that way you guys would be able to come in and hang out with me while we do some light editing. Yes, of course. Gotta give the shouty outs. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get used to the camera, because usually the camera's this way. So it's usually directly on me, but now that it's above my workstation, or the screen that I'm looking at, I've got to get used to looking over here. Um, yeah, golf with friends is amazing. Yeah, yeah. I'm not wearing the hat today. Last week I got my hair cut, so good. I made a 40 slide PowerPoint in less than 4 hours for a training thing at work. Heck yeah, that's 10 slides an hour. So that's really good. All right, let me do my little intro real quick. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I hope your day is wonderful. For everybody in here, you guys are amazing. You are loved. And if nobody tells you today or hasn't told you today, I love you. You're amazing. Announcements for today are we have the plan for today, wherever the hell my pop filter went. I am not sure. The fact that it's gone is a little disturbing. But the plan for today is we're going to do some light editing. I might read. So I will be reading, actually. But we're going to try to get some of more of Chapter 1 edited. At any point, if my muse decides to show up, I will probably work on Chapter 4 a little bit. But as it sits now, I haven't really been in the mindset to start Chapter 4 yet. However, I did work on, I think it was, let me go check my table of contents. I did work a little bit on Chapter 11 and 15, so I just don't have those in this document. I have them in another document. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., we will be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to get our mindset out of the writing streams that we've been doing all week and into D&D, because Friday night we will be joining Dash of Nerd. We will be joining Iona Moon, also known as Roro, or Rowan, because I call him Rowan. We will be joining Prisms and Rage, and then Tim will be running the D&D campaign for Friday night. I won't be streaming I won't be streaming the D&D stuff this week. However, next week I will be streaming the D&D stuff, because after this weekend I will have a new computer. I have a bunch of parts sitting over there, waiting to get put together. Appreciate the lurk, Bat Dark Lady. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope your stream is going amazing. But yeah, coming this weekend, I'll have the new computer put together, so I'll be able to do a lot more with the new computer than I have been with this one. So you'll get to see me do a lot more different things, streaming wise, than I have previously been able to before, because of the crap computer I'm working on. Thank you for the lurk, Space. I hope you're doing well, bud. But yeah, so tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sorry, I should have mentioned that before. But yeah, 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's 9 Eastern and 5 Pacific Time. We'll be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. So we'll be getting back into that. I'm probably going to keep running that while we're doing the D&D stuff Friday evenings, just so I can go from one gear to the next. When we get out of NaNoWriMo, the D&D stuff's going to obviously continue on past November, but once we get it out of November and into December, I'll probably switch the Baldur's Gate 3 over, and then Fridays will be like, I think I have the VTuber Summit I want to finish up. We're going to try to finish up Starfield and Lies of P as well, so those games will get cycled in. with less writing streams, just so I can get those games finished off, so I'm not leaving them as unfinished for stream. Let's see. So next week I won't be streaming Monday, primarily because I will still be driving down from Oregon. And then Tuesday we'll be back working on the book again as well. So currently we are sitting on 17,000 words, a little over 17,000 words for this book out of the 50 projected words, or 50,000 projected words. So we're a fifth of the way there. No, a third, give or take. So we're getting close. We're not too far behind. I've got plenty of time. Like, a lot of these words I did in 2 days, so we still got plenty of time to get this thing to where it needs to be. I'm no longer projecting this to be 50,000 words. I'm projecting this to be at least 80,000 words by the time the book's completion is finished. So I'm thinking this book will be published sometime in December, if anything, because of it being the holiday week or month for holidays, and my daughter's birthday is in the beginning of that month. I may end up pushing the publication out till the beginning of January after New Year's sometime. And yes, eventually I will be getting back into New World. Sundays, I'm going to be lined up here soon to be doing a collaboration of sorts with Kevin, also known as Bat 8-Man Rocks. We just haven't decided on the game. I've got a lot of crap going on right now. So it's just, we haven't been able to settle on a game or really a time. So that'll be coming up here pretty soon. I won't be streaming on Sundays because I already stream on Saturdays with Tabletop Hazards, which we'll be getting back into hopefully the 18th. So not this weekend, but next weekend. Granted, everybody's schedules will align to do so, because we left everybody on Tabletop Hazards on a big cliffhanger, and I'd like to see the conclusion, because this, I believe, if I remember correctly, this will be the last session before we switch campaigns altogether. So, what up, Pops? How you doing, bud? Murder. I just seen it. Let's see. How's it going, Pops? I hope you're doing well, bud. I hope everything is stupendous and tremendously amazing. Oh, there's the pop filter. But yeah, hang on, let me do something real quick, because I know a lot of people follow a lot of people around here, but if you guys aren't following this man, please, for me, hit that heart button that pops up there at the top of your screen, or top of chat. Give this man a follow. He's such a cool dude. He's very chill, has a nice vibe about him, and he has such a big heart. Him and Baby Pickles, they do mental health awareness streams. They're definitely a great duo, and I love the hell out of both of them. They're both amazing people. So yeah, please hit that heart button up there for me. Let's show him some love. All right, that's enough of my announcements. I don't think I got anything else. We're at the 20-minute mark, so let me go ahead and switch this over. We're gonna do this one. I've already got some music playing up in the background, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this on. Bring that down to about there. Oh, it's showing me a little quiet. I wonder why that is. Hang on, here we go. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, of course, Pops. I love the vibe you always have in your streams, dude, so much. Like, when I come in and actually get to hang out with you guys, the vibe in your guys' streams is just so amazing. I think people need to be aware of that, and they need to come hang out with you guys some more, because You guys definitely have a great pairing, and even your solo streams pops are amazing. So, um, but yeah, no, I wanted to bring attention to it because it is definitely a safe space for everybody to go and hang out and just kind of vibe out. And I think that's what we need more of on this platform is just more people who want to show love and support. So yeah, there's a dark lady right there. Believe I have. I thought I had her stream up, unless she just finished. I'm not seeing her name over there on my other computer. Let's see. Thank you, man. That meant a lot to hear. I appreciate you. We love you, man. You're always a vibe, homie, and an amazing person. I appreciate that. I really do. That's something I try to strive for is just to be a decent human being. I mean, we all see this world getting crazy every day with the news and media and stuff like that, and it's just like, why? I think it's a waste of energy to just be a terrible person to people. I honestly think it's just like you have to put more effort into being a terrible human being than you do to just be a nice person. It's really that simple. It's just like you're putting in more effort to go out of your way to be a terrible human being than to just be nice. It's just so easy. You just show kindness and decency. That's all you have to do, and it's funny to me. But yeah, no, this platform needs a lot more of people like Pops and Baby Pickles and you know and Blue Devils because like regardless of how much he talks crap about himself, that dude has such a big ass heart. Um, I'm not yelling. I'm sorry. Listen, you're yelling. You're excited to see Dark in here or Bat Dark Lady, and so that's why you're yelling. You're just so excited to see her. Not trying not to. Okay, so you are still streaming. That's what I thought. Why don't I see your name over there anymore? Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay, tab's still up. Uh, Definitely surpassed decent, homie. You're an amazing, with lots of G's, human being. I appreciate that, Pops. I really do. Like I said, I just that's something I try to strive for. Oh shoot, there's a Jade. I hope you're doing well, Jade. I hope you're I hope everything with your family's going good and everything you guys got going on right now is being handled. Um, but yeah, you're always in my thoughts, Jade. Just so you know. Oh shoot, hang on. I need to take a second. I had a couple people go live that I wanted to get up and lurk a little in their stream while I'm streaming. But yeah, so let's see. Shall I read? Where was I? Where did I leave off before we got all that chaotic mess going on yesterday? Picked from the airport and just took my parents again to a cruise. Oh, nice! Back to lurking. Enjoy your lurk, Bat Dark Lady. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much for coming in and hanging out for a bit. Um, so the parents went on a cruise. Nice. Heck yeah. At least that's a good thing. Oh yeah, all the chaos. Always. It's always chaotic in here, and I don't mind it. I'm not complaining. I'm far from complaining. I was trying to remember where I left off yesterday, and I may end up just picking a spot in this document and just reading from there. I believe I was reading his memory, and then they were talking about how he had the same schedule. And then I described the characters. Oh, okay. I found out where I was at. I want to go on a cruise one day. Me too. So me and the wife have been talking about it. That is something on our to-do list to do together as a couple. Um, because I've done a lot of insane crap in my youth. Um, but I've never been to an amusement park, and I've never been on a cruise. Um, so it's a very short list of things I haven't really done yet. um, Foreign country, I've not been to a foreign country, so that is on the list of things to do. I don't count Mexico because I can walk to Mexico, so I can't count that. I don't count that as being in a foreign country. Let's see. You should zip line too. I've done it, just not at amusement park. So there's a canyon in California that you can get a zip line and zip line it. It's not very wide, but it's very deep. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like Grand Canyon deep because I've walked to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. That shit's not fun. Let me tell you what. Yeah, that's uh, yeah. The hike to the Grand Canyon was so it's a 4 mile hike down to the bottom. No. The zip line. So the zip line's from one edge of the canyon to the other. So they get the lines hooked up at the cross points, and then you zip line across, and then you climb up the canyon facing to get to the top, and then they shoot it back down the other way, and you just go back and forth basically real quick. I've been base jumping, bungee jumping, skydiving. Um, I've been rock climbing. Um, I've done hunting, of course, things like that. Bungee jumping is a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are terrified to do it, mostly because a lot of people's innate fear is heights. The second they get up into a high space, it's just completely their body just doesn't want to move. So it's very terrifying to just kind of throw yourself off. But once you do it once, it will break you forever because you'll never have an exhilaration like that ever again. Oh yeah, I did. I swantonned off of the lift they had us on. So they got a crane lift to take us up high enough to we jump. Um, and so I just swanton right off of it. I mean, I wasn't. It wasn't like you're on a bridge with a bungee rope, and the only thing to stop your fall is water. This was you're in a crane like 80, 90 feet in the air, and then you're jumping, and there's this giant cushion to block your fall. So it wasn't you. There's no like what you may call it. There's no danger really. And so I was just like, screw it. And I just, went face first and did a front flip and then, bounced back up. And I almost made it back onto the crane. That's how much bounce I had gotten. But I ended up, getting up there, waving at everybody, and then going straight back down and bounced a few times. But you want exhilaration? Get into skydiving. It's a little pricey. I think back in, I want to say it was 2005 when I did mine. It was like $2,000 for the class, and then two jumps. And so you go in, you do all the safety courses stuff, then you jump tandem, and then once you jump tandem, you're free to jump alone. So yeah, skydiving's amazing. I was also almost a foot shorter than the guy that they had partnered me up with to go tandem. So when they had me strapped to him, because it's he has, of course, he's the back, um, and so they had me strapped to him, and I just, compared to him, I looked like a little child. I mean, I was only 19, yeah, 19 at the time, so of course I was still young, but yeah, I looked like a little child compared to this dude that was standing behind me, and it was freaking hilarious. Everybody at the jump school they were giving a good laugh, and we were all having a good time with it, um, and so it was really fun because the dude I jumped with was probably just as crazy as I was. So I'm excited. I went category hunting yesterday because I'm not doing for the words today or yesterday, and so I typed in write, and writers showed up. So I'm excited that writers now have their own category. I think it's far past time that writers got recognized for their own as their own, because I know a lot of writers, they use just chatting, and I think that's unfair because the just chatting section of this platform, you're just overshadowed by so many big names, just people actually literally just chatting to their chat. um so I think it's nice that we actually get our own category for a change. Oh shoot. um Renkaru, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. um Holy crap, thank you so much. Also, since they followed why I wasn't streaming, Stone Line Gamer and Havoc Cast, I appreciate you guys for the follow. If you guys end up watching these VODs later, um, thank you so much for the follows. I do truly appreciate it. But yeah, thank you, Renkaru. Well, I recognize that name. Well, there you go. That answers that part of the chord. Ah, there you go. I knew I recognized the name. I'm like, so I've only been doing streaming for a couple months now. I think I'm on my third month, and between Dash's community, Blue's community, and Killian's community, I've met like a channel of so many different individuals. Like, it's hard. I need to make a spreadsheet of who I met, who I follow, and from where I met and followed them from, because I have met at least over 400 or 500 different people in 3 months, and I'm already terrible with names. So, and I, did professional wrestling for 20 years, so my memory's not all that good from all the chair shots and foreign objects being um, blasted against my skull. So my memory is already pretty crap. Um, so yeah, I try to remember certain things, but then like my brain's all like, the name. Where from? We can't recall. So yeah, thank you, Ren, for being here. I appreciate you. How are you doing, by the way, Ren? Oh yeah, Pops hit that level 10 mark. Let's go. Um, so fun fact. Um, I obviously I'm a writer. I've been thinking about this for some time now on what I'm gonna do when certain people hit level markers. So I use WiseBot primarily as my bot for notifications and stuff like that, and it has the level up bot. for people who lurk and watch times and stuff like that. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is for people who hit level 100, and I think the closest one right now is Space with 4 different accounts. So when somebody hits level 100, I'm going to end up DMing them. Okay. And within that DM or whisper, depending on what platform I use to message the person, I'm going to ask you to come up with a character for a book. And then I will give you a website to go to. It'll probably be on my own personal website where you can go and look over all the different works in progress I have available and read the summaries about them and kind of get a good idea of what you're building a character for. And then you're going to become a cameo in one of my books by hitting a certain level marker. What that level marker will be is still to be determined, but I'm thinking either 75 or 100 is going to be a good one, because if I go anything lower than that, I'm gonna end up writing so many cameos. It's going to be insane. So, and it doesn't have to be a complicated character. It could be something simple, where you pick a name, you give me a description of what your character looks like, and that's what's going to get put in the book. And I kind of, at that point, I have freedom to write however I want for that character. But for some people, they actually like coming up with characters, so I want to give them that freedom to design their own character from the groundwork up. And so that was something I'd been pondering on doing. I have that as a redeem. So in the redeems, it's the 65,000 one. You can become a cameo. Same thing there. You get to pick a book. I put you in that book. And the same concept, you make your own character. You get to describe him, tell me what their occupation is, stuff like that. And then join the chaos. That's the VIP redeem. And then, of course, paperback and hardcover are what they are. You save up that many channel points, I will mail you a paperback or hardcover of any book you choose that I written. I'm gonna get somebody, they're gonna redeem the paperback one and be like, I want a Stephen King novel. No. It's got to be a book I've written. Are you raising a hand or are you just saying hi? Jade. You got a question? It's like, hi, pick me. Yes, Jade, what's your question? Let's see. Excited by the prospect of being off of school for the weekend, Haley nodded as she thought of how relieved she has been that Sky was trying to move on. The two had briefly talked about it at lunch. Half times they just briefly talked at lunch. Talked about it, talked at lunch. The two had briefly talked at lunch earlier that day. And Haley could see, okay, so I think we're going to take about it off of there. I think it sounds better. We just talked. I guess it was more of a hi. It's a cool redeem. Yeah. I mean, I try to gear my redeems more towards my writing than my gaming. I will end up adding more in there as time goes on, and I have more books available, more options to choose from, stuff like that. So that was basically what I came up with when I hit affiliate. Let's see. Talked earlier that day, and Haley could see her trying to smile again. She could understand that she was trying. Okay, hang on. We're gonna pull this one out. Oops. And we're gonna change this to a capital letter so she could understand that she was trying, and Haley was proud of her for that. It was years ago now that she lost someone very close to her on New Year's Eve. I don't know why I was getting ready to pronounce that New York. On New Year's Eve. It was a tragic way to start out the new year. She knew tonight everyone is going to be at the beach, because that's where my brain was going with that. So that's what we're going to do, be at the beach. It was forecasted to rain, but there had been no clouds in sight as the day progressed on into this afternoon. Let's see, so that's... Thank you for giving Space Crow that shouty. For those of you that don't know, the camping, my just chatting scene where I initially pop up in before we start stream, or not the intro video, but the here, I'll just do this. This scene right here. So the music that plays on this scene, this music right here was made by Space Crow. Just saying. I think it's so badass. That's such a talented person right there. To be able to make music like that, just from scratch. And it's so amazing that we were blessed with our own music for the stream. Oh yeah, yeah, and a lot of it just feels so natural coming from him. Like it's just natural talent. I mean, of course, they put in a lot of skill and worked hard to get where they're at now. But it's like some of the stuff that Space does and comes up with just seems so natural to him. So I am blessed to have Space in my life and to be kind enough to gift me that song. It was really truly amazing. Let's see. It was years ago now that she lost someone very close to her on New Year's Eve. It was a tragic way to start out the new year. She knew tonight everyone was going to be at the beach. It was forecasted to rain, but there had been no. You know what? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a period here. We're gonna change this to the start of the next sentence. So it was forecasted to rain, but there had been no clouds in sight as the day progressed on into the afternoon. Into this afternoon. 1-2, how are you doing today, bud? Oh, doing well, just chilling and playing a card game. What card game are you playing? I mean, I could care less if you're playing it gambling or anything like that. But what card game? Uno. Uno is a lot of fun. I'd love to get a digital Uno to play. I have currently sitting in my wish list because it's a game I want to play for stream. It's on Steam. It's called The Game of Life 2. I'm sitting on it. I'm half tempted to buy it this weekend, but I want to get done with this trip first. So once we get back, I'll probably buy it then. But yeah, it's something I want to play on stream. I think it'd be so much fun. Get a couple people to join me for it. But I'll probably plan that out with certain individuals and then sit there and play a game of life. Uno, the game that going against friends and battle to the death. Nice. Love it. And the game of life. The game of life is one of my all-time favorite board games, hands down. Let's see. Ever since the night of the attack, she hadn't wanted to be around anyone. However, someone she was interested in had been wanting more. She just wasn't that kind of girl. She guessed it just wasn't what she thought. She realized she just never truly. Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta clarify the she, because we go from talking about one individual to another, so here we go. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I love that frickin' lurk emote too. See, Haley hadn't wanted to be around anyone. However, someone she was interested in had been wanting more. She just wasn't that kind of girl, she guessed. I wonder. What if we go break here, and take out that S, and then space this out into however, someone she was interested in had been wanting more. She just wasn't that kind of girl. She guessed it just wasn't the relationship she thought it would be. She realized she just never truly thought about dating again, or she just. Oh, okay, hang on. Or just wasn't ready for that kind of emotion. She realized then that she really wanted to see her angel, the wolf that watched over her. He was such a great companion, not demanding, just protecting. He listened and chased her, almost like hide and seek. He was so intelligent. Let's see. Oh, okay, I did have. Did you add sunglasses to that to that one too? That's freaking great. Oh, that's pretty cool. How did he add the artist to that? Or is the artist the one that added the sling glasses to it? Let's see. She realized then she just wanted to see the wolf again over. Oh, it was a great companion, not demanding. He listened and Like it was a game of hide and seek. He was so intelligent. Though she couldn't really hide from him, he seemed to be beside her or behind her, like, nice try, young lady. She couldn't help but through reflect on the moment. She touched Caden's hand. The scenery of that place was like something she could only see in the movies. Alright, hang on. We've got a very long sentence here. Let's see. She reflected on the moment. Okay, we're going to cut this down. Scenery of that place. It was like something she could only see in the movies. Pause. Or imagine when she read a good book. All the colors of the greens in the hills and the castle that stood in the background reminded her of what they called Balmoral. Only it was much older. It was the way the young man looked at her that she felt as if she changed, and the way she felt as she gazed into his eyes. She didn't get to stare into them long before she slowly let go of his hand. It seemed real and magical. Yet she was sure the girl behind him was talking to a dragon. Oh, there's a point redeem that costs 900 to get to add or edit an emote. Nice. So you did the edit. My question is how did he add the artist to the emotes? Because I'd like to add the artist to my emotes. To link to her, we're in an ad break, everybody. To link to her Twitch account. Because she is a streamer here on Twitch. You know what? I'm going to give her a shout out. So, what up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? So, these emotes right here, and I've got one more sitting in my Discord waiting to be added because she sent me one more, but they're all made by trying to remember how to spell it. I believe that's how it's spelled. But yeah, they were all made by Break the Ice. She's also known as Cammy. So you find her at twitch.tv/BreakTheIce. There you go. Let me make sure that links to the right person. Yep, it's Cammy. All right, cool. So yeah, that's the artist to my emotes, my custom emotes there that have my face on them. I love the shit out of those emotes. I use them just about everywhere. I even have a sticker made of the heart one. But yeah, let me grab. I'm gonna grab the latest one, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So we're gonna just pop it right here into this document. Oh no. I wanted the image. What if we copy image? Yeah, here we go. There it is. So there you go. You have the that'll be the newest emote that I add in. So I'll probably add it in after this this weekend. So it'll be available by Monday, hopefully. My emotes usually don't get thank you for the shout out. But yeah, my emotes generally don't get rejected too much. I think I'm almost at my time to get instant. Actually, I'll probably end up adding that one after stream. the scenery of that place. I guess it was like something she could only see in the movies or imagine when she read a good book. All the color. Okay, I've read that part. Realizing she had been lost in her own thoughts, she finally smiled up at him again. This was supposed to be again. Yeah, we got some more people adding to the Minecraft and Stardew streams. You guys got 21 days left, and you're 41% complete. Let's go. Just to remind everybody, there is a community challenge up. It's max 2,000 points. What it is if we reach that goal of channel points submitted, I will be partnering with Atlas Sky and the Space Crow on 2 separate days. One has been asking me for years to do Stardew with her. So I will be collabing with Atlas Sky to do a Stardew stream, and it'll be the first time I've ever played Stardew. And then Crow's been bugging me for a couple. I want to say about 8 weeks. I want to say to play Minecraft with him. So that's how they're earning some of that, is to get the community involved, my community involved, to try to help raise the channel points. So I'll play Minecraft and Stardew. I just refuse to play the game, so they're all about it. But yeah, if we end up raising enough, I'll end up taking off my I don't play these games shield, and I'll stream it for everybody here, so you guys can all get a good laugh when I start raging at the games because I have no idea what I'm doing. Matter of fact, Space is so confident we're gonna raise enough channel points that he's started to make me my own skin. So I will have my own skin. It'll look just like me, or look like my profile picture, my Twitch profile picture. So I'll have my own little me in there for when we play. You know what? I don't even watch Minecraft content, so I know nothing about Minecraft. I know it's a game that a lot of kids play and really enjoy. I know you can build. Like, I'll probably, if I really do end up getting into it, you'll probably catch me spending hours just building crap, because I love building games. The Sims, I did it in No Man's Sky. I'd build an entire base just because I wanted to. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's some people in here that remember the day everybody came in and bombarded me with all the love and stuff before I became affiliate, where I was lost in No Man's Sky, just hard focused on whatever it was I was building. And like, yeah, like they came in, they were like trying to get my attention. I had people calling my phone, texting me, just so they could get my attention. I was so laser focused in what I was building that I had missed them even being there. And it took me like 27 minutes before I realized that they had came in. So yeah, I do get hyper fixated on certain things. Um, I'm not sure what Atlas has planned for the Stardew Day, um, but I know she's gonna have a lot of fun. Like I said, she's been wanting me to play it for a while. We'll probably get the wife involved. Um, I know they're gonna get me a list of mods I need for Stardew, because they play a modded version of Stardew. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm assuming. I know both of them well enough. They're gonna try to make it as entertaining as possible for me. Yeah, Tippy getting that shout out. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. You coming to the beach party tonight? She heard Dulcie shout from across the courtyard. She didn't share the last period. They didn't share the last period. Their last period together. That needs to change. Their last. We're gonna change this to class. I missed you guys today. I missed you too, buddy. How was work? I'm gonna do something different with this mic. I know I'm gonna end up losing my guys that hang out up here, but we're gonna try something different. Oh, that right up in my face. There we go. Try this sideways action here. Not sure if that's gonna change the sound quality at all, but hey, we're here for it. We're gonna put you here, buddy. You can hang out right there. And then my eyeball, we're gonna stick my eyeball in here, just like that. There we go. Get my little eyeball hanging out. There we go. Here we go. Here, check it out. Bring this mic a little closer for you guys. Oh no, he fell off. Grab him by the butt. Here we go. There we go. Bam. Got those guys just chilling up in there. All right. Let me bring this mic back. You do hear me better with the mic like that? Well, that's probably because I have my gain turned all the way up. Worky. It was pretty busy. Has been for a couple of weeks. But you were also at the office today too, weren't you? Because normally you're at home, except for Thursdays you go in. I'm so not used to wearing these glasses yet, but let's see. Class together, the young blonde girl trotting up to her was waving. She was at average height, maybe 5 feet 2 inches. If one had to guess, she had a slight frame. Her skin was pale and contrasted her violet eyes. Violet eyes. Ooh, what the? Hello, I love your setup. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. May I ask what you're writing in? I'm using, so currently, yeah, let me turn this music down. It got really loud. I'm currently using Word, Microsoft Word. But yeah, welcome in, Tyrannus. Tyrannus. Is that really how you spell No, that's not right. T-Rex, we're gonna just call you T-Rex. But yeah, welcome in. But yeah, I use Microsoft Word for designing the layout of my books. Yeah, so if you go into the view section, you can set it to do multiple pages, and then it's determined by how many or how zoomed out you are. You could have multiple pages up. So, but yeah, I usually do 2 pages just so I can kind of see how it's going to look inside of an actual book. I also have a different theme up as well, so it's the pages when it goes through print, it will be white pages with black text. Right now, we're seeing it with black pages and white text because it's easier on my eyes. I have light colored eyes. I also have chronic migraines, so therefore I've got to reduce the amount of light that I take in. Um, and so that's why it looks the way it is currently. Yeah, of course. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a good day. Another writing program I use, just in case you're curious on different writing programs. They have a browser application called For the Words, and you can do all your writing in there. You can set up projects and break it down by chapters and sections and scenes and stuff like that. It's also an RPG based game. Yeah, see, so you already know. I enjoy it a lot to get in there, and I do. I go in there when I just want to hyper focus on writing, just so I have goals that I need to meet in a certain amount of time. I stay more productive when I'm using it, so I do use it. But right now we're just doing some editing for the first 3 chapters that were written because I've hit a little block. The muse that I need for chapter 4, 5, and 6, it hasn't come to me yet. So maybe over this weekend, while I have some free time, I'll probably end up sitting down and writing chapter 4 and 5 and 6. But yeah, we're just doing some light editing, hanging out, just vibing out together. But yeah, For the Words is such a great application that they've come up with. Oh, absolutely. Um, when I first started streaming, I had talked about doing something like this to write on stream, and it seemed like a foreign concept to a lot of people. And then when I started doing it, and I started meeting more and more writers, the more I did this, and so it's been an excellent journey for me on this platform to see all the writers coming up. Because a lot of us have been doing this for a while. Some people haven't been doing it that long. The stories I've gotten to hear from other writers have been truly amazing. Um, I am an internationally published author, so I've been doing this for at least 4 years now, almost 4 years. Um, I've only published 3 books though, but I run my own publishing company. Um, Not really sure how I was gonna go with that, but I've been writing since high school, so I've got a couple hundred stories that I've been working on and building from the ground up. And so I do have a lot of works in progress that I bounce between. So like some of my books that I have planned, they've got like 2-3 chapters worth of content in them, or just random scenes that I thought about and I thought would be really cool to add them in there. And so yeah, I think I'm up to 190 now with all the ideas I've come up with. So between the 190, I have a bunch of different stories that have uh, bits and pieces already written inside of them. So once like this one, I had already had like 17 different scenes written for this book already. So when we got into writing it, it was a little bit easier to get off and going. I've got some of chapter 11 written already, sitting somewhere in my notes section. I've got chapter 8 sitting around waiting to get written in. I was just scrolling through your links, and info. Very cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I designed all of this by myself. The little tiger thing and the little sloth creature, those were drawn by my niece. But majority of this the setup here is done by me. Of course, the music playing in the background's YouTube, so that's I can't take credit for that. But the panels down below, I designed all those myself. Yeah, my niece she does it on her phone. So take that into as you will. She doesn't draw on a computer. She doesn't draw on paper. She draws on her phone, and she comes up with stuff like hang on, let me grab this source. We're gonna blow up this little kitten thing she made for me. It's a little tiger cub. Here we go. Grab this little guy right here. But yeah, drew it with her phone. Just at home one day, and she sends it over to me through Discord. She's like, I drew this for you. Here you go. So I was just like, that's so amazing. I immediately brought it over as soon as she sent it to me. So yeah, this little guy just hangs out in the corner with me here. She drew it like that she drew that particular one because my favorite animal is a tiger. More specifically, the Siberian white tiger, but my favorite color is orange. So she just went with a, straight Bengal tiger. And then we have Gregory here. This one is the only one that's named primarily because she named him on her stream and I stole him. He came over to my stream with me, but there's Gregory. Again, something she drew on her phone. Yeah, I've never drawn on my phone. I've edited photos and used filters to manipulate photos, but I've never drawn on my phone. I have a drawing pad that I use. I plug into my computer, and then I draw on that. I draw on the computer, so I do draw, just not as good as she does. Matter of fact, let me pull up the cover art and showcase.
Murder.
Yeah, what? Space? I didn't even understand what you said that time.
Murder.
Oh, you did come in saying murder. I thought you said computer. I don't know why. But yeah, so this right here is something that is co-drawn by myself and my oldest daughter. So I drew all the books and bookshelves in the back here. I drew the table. My oldest daughter did the skull and rose, and then this smoke skull here in the background. I did the font. So that's the cover for this particular book we're working on. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I do for my publishing company, I do myself. Same thing with streaming. I do a majority of this myself. The logo you see above my head here, right up here, that is the name of my publishing company. It's Semi-Chaotic Publishing. And that's why it's a semi-truck in front of the word chaotic. It's a play on words. How was dinner, Space? You're blind and dumb. Why are you blind? Why are you saying you're blind and dumb? You just now got the logo? All right, hang on. We're going to take a pause here. We're going to pull up my logo. We're going to blow this sucker up. Okay. Oh, I got to bring it to the top. There you go. It's a semi-truck. Oops. I'm not sure what I just did there, but it's okay. There we go. Let's see. I get it now. I just always read it as chaotic publishing. But then your website said semi-chaotic, and I was like, huh, okay. And didn't think more on it. Yeah, as soon as you said it, it made way more sense as a semi than a camera. That's great. But yeah, no, that was the design. So how I came up with the name is when I created the publishing company, I was still a truck driver. So I was driving big rigs, semi trucks, and the like. So it made sense. And I also go by Chaos. So it makes sense that I go semi chaotic with my publishing. It's also a triple entendre almost. My surprise is done. You had taco space? I'm jelly. All right, what's the surprise? You gonna tell me later? Or you gonna tell me now? Homemade tacos. Let's go. Oh, I'm definitely jealous now. Oh, that sounds so delicious. You three will find out what your surprises are on site. Oh, that's right, because you're gonna bring him to us in person. All right, yeah, we'll when I stream Tuesday, I'll share, and then I think Prisms is streaming Tuesday morning. I'm not sure if she's taking next week off or not. I don't remember. Roro's gonna wait until he gets all set up here before he schedules anything. If I forget it, I will drive back home and grab them and come back. I'll message you to remind you. I'll set up a pre-sending message. Oh, I won't be able to message you because I don't have your phone number, but that's okay. I ain't leaving until I get them. Hey, that's fine. I have plenty of time. So, I mean, I'll probably forget to send it on Discord. However, if I were to text it to you, oh, thank you for the follow, T-Rex. I appreciate that. I'm at 260. Holy crap. That's insane. Wow. Let's go. I really appreciate the follow, T-Rex. That's amazing. But yeah, I've been meaning to ask, but I keep getting sidetracked. Do you stream at all, T-Rex? Because I know you're a fellow writer, so you do some writing. Do you have anything published? Yeets into link. But yeah, we have a Discord. You're more than welcome to join. It's not an obligation. But I do share a lot of content in there. I plan on adding a lot more with the book related content to add like little snippets of chapters here and there. Ideas that I've come up with that I want to share with everybody. But I do that all in my Discord. So if you want, it's open to you. But it's not an obligation to join. I don't ask anybody to join. I just make it an option available for everybody. I've been debating trying to start that up, but not yet. I just finished my first draft in my first novel in September. My birthday gift to myself. You're also a birthday baby. Or a September baby. Let's go. What day in September? Mine's the 30th. I get to cap off the month of September with a one big hoorah. You're the 12th? Hell yeah, let's go. More September birthdays. Love it. Yeah, birthday baby. Quote. Oh yeah. I don't think I have one of those sections yet. A good friend of mine is the 30th. Nice. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, we got Kevin screaming for space. So with Wisebot, I think it's add quote, and then you type in the quote. Oh, never mind. It added it. My bad. What am I thinking? I know what I'm doing most of the time. Yeah. You get to play with that more than I do half the time. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay. I had most of the quotes. Yeah, you did. Oh, no. Look at that. Dark Days audio. Let's go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that so much. We do. I live in Arizona. Near Mexico. I'm on the border of Mexico and California. So. Hello from Leeds, England. Oh, wow. Leeds, England. Welcome in, Dark Days. I appreciate the follow, and I hope you're doing stupendous. Welcome to the stream. If you don't mind me asking, how did you find me by chance? I'm not familiar with your name, and I've met so many people through so many different platforms or from so many different streamers. It's hard for me to keep up. So, you live near me. Oh, you live near the U. Okay, I thought I read that wrong. But, all right, so yeah, you're not too far from me then. I always love how these edit streams end up becoming me chatting with chat. Mind you, I get a lot of my work done off stream. I just like to do a lot of this stuff on stream so I can chit chat with everybody and everybody can kind of like see a process or ask me questions about the book itself, stuff like that. So nice. I mean I meant to ask you, but yeah, I'm asking everybody. Oh, you mother flipper. Whoa! Happy birthday, motherfucker! All right, I'm gonna tone it down now. How was the last bit of your stream? Did you get your ass handed? Are you drunk? Like you're freaking sloshed by now. I know it. Welcome in, Raiders. Wolf, happy birthday, bud. I hope you had an amazing birthday, an amazing stream, and I was very happy to get to spend the time with you on your birthday. I appreciate you. I love you so much, bud. Thank you for bringing your community here. You could have gone anywhere here on Twitch, and you chose to come here. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for doing all the shout outs. Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here and don't know who I am, my name is Decaying Chaos. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do a variety of different games between first-person shooters and tactical RPGs. I'm also an internationally published author. And I, from time to time, do writing streams. For the month of November, I am doing nothing but writing streams to celebrate National Novel Writing Month. So that is what we're currently working on. We're working on some editing for the nano entry I got going on right now. Tim coming in with that "Tell me why" redeem. Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Hydrate. I'll hydrate right now. Some more people contributing to the Minecraft Stardew stream. Stop. Nobody stop shouting out Space Crow. Space Crow deserves all of the shouting out. Never question anything. Repeating what Dark Day said, I'm always looking at the writers section to meet new streamers. I can't sleep tonight, so chance upon your stream 2:25 a.m. here. Oh wow, yeah, I know I've got a couple friends that are from that side of the world, and they don't like that my streams are so late in the evening for them because they don't get to actually come in and hang out. But I do stream in 12 hours. I will have another stream, so if you're more than welcome to come check out the channel when it's what I think that would be mid-afternoon for you guys. So I try to keep my schedules dual purpose like that, just so a lot more people have more opportunity to come see me. I do work a full-time job, which is why Monday through Thursday is my evening streams, and then Friday is my morning stream, just so I can fit my schedule in there. I don't stream on Saturdays primarily because I golf on Saturdays, and then Sunday I don't stream just because it's Sunday. I like a rest day at least once out of the week. But thank you, Space, for grabbing his message and reposting that for me. I appreciate that. My shoutouts are not broke. I have them muted. Yeah, I'm so glad you chanced upon the stream. It's always nice to find people interested in writing, or writers themselves, or people that are aspiring writers, or well experienced writers. I'm currently working on a creative writing degree. My ultimate goal is to become an English teacher. That, you know, with a heavy focus on creative writing. I think it's such a underrated talent, and I think we need more writers in the world, and less everything else. I love you too, Wolf. Get some rest. Yes. So currently I have the one. I'm working on an engineering degree, and I will also be working on a creative writing degree. But I have a single associate's degree in visual communications, which is basically digital art. But I am pursuing I might continue to pursue the PhD in electrical and computer engineering. However, I may end up just switching gears, dropping that process off altogether, and pursue a PhD in creative writing, or English, however you want to look at that. Let's see. We got the lurk. How many degrees are you crunchy? Ooh, crunchy audio. Dang, pretty sure we should be best friends. Oh yeah, definitely. Lots in common. Not the degree stuff. I'm not that smart. I bet you're a lot smarter than you think you are. Oh, thank you, Prisms, for the contribution to the stream. I'm not sure why my sound alert's not working for the hydrate, but I will hydrate. I did see it. Like, it's not playing at all. Oh, I do remember you guys saying something about going in here. Let me pull up sound alerts real quick. Hang on, give me 1 second. Your music is also having a fit. It's probably due to lag. The reason there's no bot space is because you keep killing them all. Oh, I'm sorry, unaliving them all. Don't ban me, Twitch. Oh, that's right. I still have 2 different hydrate redeems. All right. So then I need to go to my dashboard and remove the one. I don't know how that one keeps coming back, but I keep removing it. So it's this one that's got to go. All right. Bye-bye. Reject all. There we go. All right. But yeah, I'm sitting up straight, my love. Sitting up straight. All right, I fixed it. There should only be one now. If you want to bully Decaden into playing Minecraft in Stardew Valley, make sure you donate some channel points to the community challenge. Let's see. All right, did I miss anybody? I dislike when I miss messages from people. So hang on, I'm reading. Just said the K word. What K word? Oh. Ban the broadcaster. You know, people have been trying to figure out how to do that for certain streamers. Ban them from their own streams. You want the murder sound alert? Oh yeah, we need a murder sound alert. That would be great. But I'm out of space on sound alerts right now, so I'll have to add it. I'll have to figure out what I'm taking off and add it in. One, two. You'll send the original? Okay. The thing that started it? Yeah. Have you been to the Tucson Festival of Books? I would like to go. I've heard of it. It's out by my mom's place, and I would love to go. I just haven't had the chance to. Music's so crunchy. I don't understand, Crow. Do it, do it, do it. So fun. Yeah, one of these days I will go. Because I know it's a big deal, and it's been on my bucket list, and I live so close to it. So, I mean, I technically it's a 4.5 hour drive for me to get there, but it'd give me an excuse to go see my mom too. Your voice is fine now. Nope, it's still country. It's like a skipping record. All right, hang on. Let me refresh YouTube. I'm actually gonna pick a new playlist. There we go. Let me go with this one. I'm feeling this one. There we go. You can turn that up a little bit. All right, yeah, I'll grab it here after stream and we'll add it in. We got to figure out. So if you can, space, join VC after stream, so we can kind of pick and choose what sound alerts we want to keep. Because I'm only limited to what 10, I think, for the channel points. I mean, we could always add it to a free bit redeem, but I think people will play the crap out of it if I do that. Is the music sounding a little bit better now? Okay, sweet. What he said. Let's see. Hi, Atlas. How you doing? We were just talking about you earlier. We were talking about the Minecraft and Stardew community challenge, and I was mentioning how you were wanting me to play Stardew with you, and you have been for a while. Been trying to talk me into playing Stardew with you. You didn't do anything this time. Oh, welcome in, Mr. B. Stream's going great. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate you. But yeah, stream's going great. Trying to get some light editing done. Just kind of hanging out, vibing with the community here. While I work on this this document. But there's been a lot of good conversation going on, so I kind of been sidetracked from the editing portion of it, and we just kind of been sitting here hanging out. So stream's going great though. How'd you find me, Mr. B? I was just curious. You don't have to tell me. I just clicked the link and there I was. Killian! Coming in with that unnamed wolf raid. Appreciate you, Killian. I hope your stream's going amazing, buddy. Did you, Atlas, did you make me a skin for Minecraft too, or is that for Stardew? I didn't think you could make skins for Stardew. Checking out writer stream since I'm doing Nano this month. Just looking for some kindred spirits. Heck yeah! Well, welcome in. Yeah, that's what we're working on is my Nano entry, for this year. The book's called Bloodrose Chronicles. It's basically a vampire, werewolf, hunter novel, with other elements in it, and yeah, that's what we're doing. Though, is we're working on that Nano. I hit kind of like a little roadblock going into chapter 4. I haven't found the right pace for it that I want to do for that next chapter. So I kind of just been doing some light editing on the first 3 chapters I completed, because like I burnt through 17, almost 18,000 words in 2 days, and so I was like, well, let me go through and make sure that I didn't completely F these up. Mine is still untitled. I'll title it when it's done. Hey, there's a lot of people that do that. I mean, I have close to like 190 works in progress. All have titles, all have plots written out. Like I plot everything, so that's the kind of writer I am. I'm a plotter. And so all of them are plotted out with a bunch of like different scenes attached to them already. And so usually I sit on them. I'll talk about them on stream, or I'll talk about them on my website. And then I go through and then I'll pick one and start working on it. Writer's block sucks, yeah. Yeah, and that happens too a lot as well. I actually have only one book I've ever pantsed, and it's called Inheritance of Chaos. It's the one that was just published earlier this year, and I started the story behind that one is I started writing it as a backstory for a character that I was working or getting ready to play in a tabletop RPG. And then on top of that, I was taking a writing class, and they wanted me to do a short story as my writing assignment. So I did the character backstory and the short story all in one go. However, I didn't realize that it was going to steamroll into an entire full-length novel. I ended up writing 52,000 words for that story, and then printed it and published it. Got the okay from Wizards of the Coast to publish. With some minor stipulations that they implied in the conversation. So, really, I've been really excited about that. I've done a few different giveaways here on stream, including a hardback giveaway. I'm still waiting on the winner of that one to let me know if they want it or not. I know they've been pretty busy with their own streaming stuff. Space is one. So heck yeah. Yeah, I have a lot more stories that are on the light end of novels. So they're roughly between 60 to 80,000 words. My major series that I've been plotting out is sitting at about 120,000 words for the first book. So I do have a couple of novelettes sitting on Amazon right now. They're only 10,000, maybe 11,000 words a piece. Switching to mobile. Okay, Space. See you when you get back. Yeah, I call those epic novels because those things are massive sometimes. For me personally, like I could probably do like I have a trilogy I could probably do it all in one book, but I like spreading it out. However, one of those books is projected to be about 120,000 words. So if I were to combine all three of them, it ended up being like 300 and something thousand words. I like big, thick, heavy books. Mini ads are mini. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh my god, yeah, the ads are going right now. Alrighty, sorry about all the ads. I spread my ads out by the hour, and then the big clumps, so that way we have more time in between ad breaks. So I do apologize for the ads. There's not really much I can do it. I try to space it out and do as little ads as possible, so that way you guys aren't getting punished by ads. I'm not sure what the last thing you heard me say was. I should have went on a BRB while the ads were going. No, that's perfect. I don't expect anybody to sub around here. Just people coming in, hanging out is more than enough for me. Like I've got so many of my friends that come in and lurk, and I am so grateful to them. from just coming in and hanging out, being here, showing that support. I appreciate all my lurkers. I appreciate all my chatters too. You guys keep me happy and going and wanting to do more with the community and stuff like that. So, oh, you told your word count and the ad started. Okay, so I was saying, I love big beefy books like that because I like sitting there and read. However, I don't have a book that I have projected to be that big. I think the biggest one I have projected is 120,000 words. Mostly because like I like big books and I cannot lie. Yeah, I actually do I like long stories. I also like series as well. I usually get very and it's not anything against the author, their writing style, or anything. But if you give me a book and it's only one book and you leave it on a cliffhanger and I don't ever know if there's ever going to be a second book to that, I get very mad. And it's not like I don't get mad at the author for never completing the next book or never continue on with the story or anything like that. It's just like I got really absorbed into it. And that's usually what happens with these books my size that I write. So this one's probably going to be about 80,000 words. So books about that size, I get very upset because they've pulled me into their world. They've told me the story that they've given me, and now I want more. And that's when I'm like, then I end up going through all of their work, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to read every single thing they have. I've read so many books over the course of my life that I couldn't even tell you the actual number. I know in 1 year during my truck driving days, I've listened to over 400 audiobooks. There's a lot. There's a lot of authors. So a few that I can name right off the top of my head. Obviously, Stephen King is probably one of my all-time favorite authors. But again, he's one that everybody knows, and which is why he gets mentioned first. Then you've got smaller authors who are also best-selling authors. You've got David Ashura, Steve McHugh, Kevin Hearn. There's I may have to pull up my Google Reads just so I don't butcher their names, but let me pull up my my Goodreads. Blue, thank you. Appreciate you, Blue. I hope you're doing amazing. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing well, my friend. But yeah, so David Ashura and David Ashura. Why can't I not read? Okay. So yeah, David Ashura and Steve McHugh are huge inspirations to me as an author. I've had many conversations with them over the last few years. And they're definitely huge inspirations into my writing style and my storytelling style. I definitely learned a lot from them. So yeah, we have James Fuller, Melody Kepler, Shane Silvers. And it's Davis Ashura. My bad. I thought I was pronouncing that wrong. Rhett C. Bruno is another good one. Definitely Shane Silvers. Like, if you haven't picked up a Shane Silvers book, you need to go check him out. He writes a series called the Nate Temple series, and by far, hands down, probably one of the best series I've ever picked up. And then of course you've got Marco Close, Douglas Adams. Like, if you don't know who Douglas Adams is, you need to go and read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That book is so freaking hilarious. I text. Okay, nice. Then you got Richard Fox is another good one. I like reading his stuff. Michael Scott Earl is another one I like reading. Like I can probably generate an author list and throw it into my Discord. I have Don't Panic. Yes, yes. Ah. Yeah, no, I that book. I love the hell out of that book. Oh. Oh my lord. Surprise! Thank you, Space Crow, for gifting T-Rex that sub. I appreciate you so much. Space, you're amazing. I hope you know that, bud. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm holding on to my desk. Hype train? No hype train. Get out of here with your hype train. But I appreciate you so much, Space. You're an amazing individual. I love having your. Oh, look at that. Sweet and Sassy got a gifted sub. Let's go. Spacey Tracy also got one, and Wise Crow also got one. Space, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that, though, bud. But yeah, you need 2 more people to do gifted or bits of 100 or more to get a hype train going. just throw that out there. If you're trying to get a hype train, a 1-man hype train going, it's not gonna happen, bud. Oh shit! I said the name. I hope he didn't hear me. Watch you. Oh no. That's right. You have 3 other accounts. Yep, I said that name. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go back to editing. Where we last left off, I'm gonna shut my mouth before they start coming in here, guns a-blazing. Why is it not going through? Why is what not going through? Oh no. Oh, Driftstorm got one. I appreciate that, Space. My Space for Caro just subbed to and it didn't show up. Oh, wow. Well, I think that's because your Space for Caro account didn't it get gifted a sub during the 24-hour stream? My husband was never a reader, but then discovered he could do audiobooks while multitasking, so he's an avid reader now. He recently introduced me to Brandon Sanderson. Yes! Let's go! I love Brandon Sanderson. Fun fact, I actually have an audiobook on Audible. It's one of my smaller books. I'm still trying to find the funds and the author to narrate Inheritance of Chaos. Of course, with longer books, it's a lot harder to afford narrators, especially if you're on a tiny budget. But that is my goal, is to get Inheritance of Chaos. onto an audiobook. I had hired somebody to do Rapture of Witchcraft as an audiobook. They haven't completed it for me, so I may be getting a refund on that. But Rooks and Kings is on is an audiobook on Amazon or on Audible. But yeah, I love audiobooks. I spend a lot of time driving, so that's usually where my head goes, is straight into audiobook, because I do a 45-minute drive to work one way, so about an hour and a half round trip every day, so I can get about an hour and a half in every single day. I also work on electronics. Oh, there it is. And it was a one-man job. Oh, thank you, Space, for all that love and support and starting that hype train. I really appreciate you so much. Oh, I appreciate that, T-Rex. I really do. I hope your husband enjoys it as well. A lot of people have really enjoyed that book. Blue Devil's Gamer, who is just popping in here, one of his best friends, the minute they met me, she went straight onto my Amazon store, picked that book, read it, and was like hooked. Like, she read it cover to cover right then and there, and she was set. So it's a very popular short story. I mean, it's only 10,000 words, so it's about an hour long read, depending on how fast you read. All your alts were unsubbed now. Now you're all subbed up. Boo man, one man hype train. Only you, Space. Only you can do a one man hype train. That's so amazing. Thank you, Space, for all the love and support you give this channel. I appreciate you so much. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. I got the power. We fighting Sunday. Don't forget. We fighting Sunday. It's gonna be pay-per-view. One is out lurking, so I had to make up for it. Yeah. Bet I have a sword. Bring it. You're gonna need it. Murder, murder, murder. All right, it should be on the extension now. Oh, hang on. I gotta fix it. It's saying 100 bits. We're gonna take that and change that. Bum bum bum. So here we go. Gonna take this bits portion off. There you go. Uh-oh. Wait, what did I miss? I looked away to add a sound redeem, and I missed something. What did I... Oh, no. Murder, murder, murder. Oh, oh. I'm late, Father 1. Hurry, there's still time. Level 2, let's go. What should I do? Oh no, you got a minute. You got 30 seconds. I'm terrified. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was really worried. 10 seconds. It wasn't enough. Onward complete. I am safe. Congratulations on all the gifted subs and biddies. I appreciate you guys so much for that. Space, you're amazing. 1, 2, you're also amazing. I love you guys so much. I really do appreciate all that. You guys really didn't have to do that though. I do, like I said, I do really appreciate it because it's gonna go right back into the stream. It's gonna go back into all the raffles that I do for the books and whatnot. Making better stream quality for you guys. Covers at some point. I'll use it to pay artists to do covers. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for always being here. Primarily is what I appreciate you two for the most. You guys are always here. You're always hanging out in my streams. You guys have shown me so much love and support, and I appreciate the both of you so much. It's dying on you again. It lives, yay! All right, we're gonna work some more editing out. Oh, thank you, Space. I try. I try so hard to try to reach out and support as many people as I can. Here pretty soon, you guys are gonna see like on a wall behind me somewhere. You're gonna just see like a bank of computers, and they're all gonna just be lurk computers. The computer that sits over there, it's starting to run out of brain power to run all the channels that I have up on it. This laptop's gonna become a new lurk computer once I get the other one set up and plugged in. I'm gonna take the laptop and sit in it over there with the lurk station and get it set up to be a lurk computer. Yeah. I currently have one set up over that way that I use as it's a touchscreen. It's an all-in-one PC, so it's got the touchscreen function, and I use that as a lurk computer. So like it has 20 tabs up right now, just lurking in different channels, collecting channel points, generating ad revenue and stuff like that. I've got a box of computer parts sitting over there, waiting for a couple more pieces to come into the mail. I'll build the new computer, set it up. The current laptop I'm running my streams and stuff off right now, it'll become the second lurk computer. So I'll have like probably 40 tabs up in total by the time this thing goes over there. Yeah, you got that badge that I need to add more badges because I got told that I needed a 2-month, a 3-month, a 4-month, and a 5-month badge for those that have been subscribed that long. I step away for 1 minute to get myself some warm milk and miss a hype train. Well, oh, thank you for the hug one too. Next stream for sure. Oh no, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Next time is chaos time. Oh boy. So today's my last stream. I won't be streaming anymore after today. You hit a roadblock on that already? How did... So we just talked about that, I thought. Oh, that's right. That's what you were telling me, is you were on a roadblock on that story. That's what we were talking about. Okay. I'm not quitting streaming, guys. I promise. I will accept all the chaos you guys want to bring my way, and I will take it with a smile on my face. Work was light today? Oh, no. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So you were listening to the playlist and daydreaming, okay. And then? Did you get paid for a full day, though? I mean... So I wasn't happy with Cassius as a character. He's supposed to be the morally gray one that the reader gets sympathetic for, but before I ripped their heart out. But he was more a punk than anything, and I didn't like him. So I gave him childhood trauma, and now I like him. Space. What is with you in giving all your characters trauma? You and these angsty stories, I swear. Where are you stuck at then? Are you stuck at the fact that you just dislike the character? I got paid for a full day, an extra hour because I stayed to help. Work was light because there was a bunch of tech difficulties and I wanted to help them get back on schedule. Nice. All right. Well, that's cool. Let's see. It was the weekend and Haley was planning on spending the night at Sky's house. It was all set up, however, since her father would not cover for them. Let's see. I was stuck on a plot and characters. I had no backstory for these characters. I now have backstory for Cassius, which is helping flesh out the world building backstory. Okay. So you're getting somewhere with it. You're not having any ideas generate. So, do you have an ending already in mind? Okay. So you're stuck at getting to that ending. Well, you didn't have to tell us that. You could have just left it at yes. I kind of figured, I assumed there was going to be death and angst because I know you well enough to know that there's always death and angst in your story. You like killing off all your characters, it seems like. Except for with that one. Which one is it? It's the one you liked so much. Drawing a blank on the name. Caleb. There you go. Is it Caleb? That doesn't sound right. Is it Caleb? Caleb's the one you really like, right? Thank you, Bones, Pops, for reaching your new levels. Bones hit level 30. Pops hit level 12. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I was supposed to kill him to hurt Cassius, but I got sad. That's really great. Dark Days, T-Rex. I hope you guys' progress is blooming as you guys work on any of your writing you may be doing. Let's see. I got sad. I wanted to keep my boys, so he just got kidnapped for 3 months. Okay, that works. Yes, I got a lot done this evening. Heck yeah, I love to hear that. But yeah, if you ever want to share any of your story with us, kind of give us a rough idea what you're working on, and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to share any information you're willing to share. That is, I love reading it. I always love seeing people's ideas and stuff like that. But I'm starting to see the end finally. Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. Dark Days says, struggling as I haven't had coffee yet. Will most likely get stuck in tonight after work. Okay. Well, there you go. At least you have some stuff. I always find that during stream, unless I'm actually writing, I'll hit blocks because I'll get more involved into the conversation that's going on than my actual writing, because I care more about the people in my stream than I do about what I'm working on. So I find that to happening a lot. Perhaps next time I'm shy and highly self-critical, so we shall see. No, that's perfectly okay. I don't mind. I like to give people the option, or you know, bring up the fact that they're more than welcome to share anything they're working on here. I am an open community. I am all about self-promotion here. I will promote the crap out of you if you need me to. I like to make sure everybody's voice is heard. Matter of fact, I have, at the beginning of this book, I have a quote that I'm going to share with everybody. And it's one of my favorite quotes that I've found. And it's inspired me to continue writing, even in hard times. So my favorite book never got published because the author gave up on themselves. My favorite book never got published because the author felt it unworthy of the shelves. My favorite book never got published because the author surrendered their dreams. And I'll never know it was my favorite book because it was never allowed to be seen. Behind every book is an author who had a fear of failure. Behind every missing book is an author who let their fear of failure win. If you've thought of putting down your pen, I hope this helped to keep it in your hand. You have a story to tell. You have a reader waiting for their favorite book. And I found that one day, and it's been something that has inspired me since, to continue writing. even when I don't think my books are doing that great or they're not worth anybody's reading. I've since finding this poem, I've given up on caring whether my book ever gets read. I'll publish my books forever and always until I run out of story ideas. Um, Even if I think they're just complete and utter garbage, they'll get published because the story needs to be told. I mean, I could always revise it, or I could afford if a book, kicks off and then everybody loves it, then I can afford an editor for the others. It's just a matter of I want my books out there. I want people to hear my stories. I have so many of them to share, and so because of this one poem, I won't stop. I won't ever stop. Oh yeah, of course. Um, but yeah, I'll post this somewhere. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna create a panel for it now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna put a panel down below stream, so if you guys ever come back, you'll see a panel with this poem in it. So that way, if you guys want to, copy it and paste it and share it with other people, please. I love spreading this particular message because it's such a beautiful message to be spreading around the world. Gotta head out. Time for me to call it quits for this evening, but I'm looking forward to the next stream. And I'll join the Discord. So happy to have found your community. I appreciate you so much, T-Rex, and I hope to see more of you. I hope to actually get to read your book one day. So please don't stop writing it because I do want to read it. I would love to read that book when you're done with it. So appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate the follow. I'm so glad you found me. And I hope to many more days. You have a great night. I hope you sleep well. Night. Let's see. It is 8:20. So it's just about time for me to start wrapping things up here anyway. Um Wonder who do we have that we can raid tonight? Coffee's on. We can go hang out with Coffee while they work on their nano. Ooh, Fox is on. Game of Tones is on. Shred's on. I got a lot of people on, but I think I'm gonna keep it writing today. So what is actually? Hang on. What is Fox doing? Because I haven't gotten to raid Fox yet. Um. Ooh, Blue's on too. Well, let me copy your old message. Wait, what? What old message? There's two main characters in the Cowboys AU. Yes, they share the same name as the Origins characters, Caleb and Cassius. Caleb works for the organization, keeps the law and order. Cassius is an outlaw. The greater world building is that there's alternate universes. In these universes are like alternate versions of the same character surrounding all the universes. Is a thing called the ether, kind of like how space surrounds the planets in the galaxy. So that's kind of cool. Is that the one you were talking about, space? That it wouldn't let you copy? Definitely stick around for the raid, but just wanted to say, great catching your stream. I look forward to seeing more in the future. I appreciate that so much, Dark Days, and I look forward to seeing more of you around. And I hope whatever you're working on right now, I get to learn some more about it, and one day I actually get to read it cover to cover. I do look forward to a lot of people that come in here and tell me about story ideas they're working on. I do enjoy reading more indie people than I like reading mainstream people. So yeah, if you have some books out, please let me know. I'd love to read them. I like to get to see how other people write and how they storytell and stuff like that. I truly am very passionate about writing, and so this is one of the few things that I find any enjoyment in life out of, and I go heavy into it. So I enjoy reading, writing, listening to people tell me stories. They're all great. Murder. Space is in bed. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and prep the raid. You know what? Fox, they're playing Final Fantasy X. I do want to keep it riding. No, we're gonna go ahead. I'm doing it against my better judgment. I haven't gotten to raid Fox yet, so I'm gonna make this judgment. We're gonna raid Fox. The song that inspired Cassius' character. Has this line that says, "It wasn't a wrong or right, he could choose. He did what he had to do, and what I was unhappy about for a long time with his character is that he didn't have that. So this backstory gives him that." Nice. Smacks Twitch. It won't take my big messages. It's alright. You can send them to me in Discord space. There are people who do universe jumping to explore different universes, like Caleb from the Origins exists at the same time as Caleb from the Cowboy Story, and these universe jumpers get to explore all the different worlds and storylines. Cassia's parents were universe jumpers, or maybe just one of them. I'm not sure who settled down in this world. Yeah, share that with me in Discord space, and that way you're not limited by Twitch's silliness. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and prepare to raid out. We're gonna go give show some love to Fox. They support the heck out of this channel, and I appreciate that. A lot of them, they're super sweet. I almost had the opportunity to meet them in Vegas, but TwitchCon was such a wild, exciting time that I didn't get the opportunity to do so. So as soon as Rowan comes down, we will be going up to Vegas to go and meet Fox in person. But yeah, if you guys want to grab your raid messages, if you're subs, grab the yellow raid image one. If you're not subs, you can grab the Joker holding fire. Or you can just pick whichever one you like the best and go from there. I'm gonna end up, if it's not in there already, I'm going to add in the unlock with channel points one, so where you can pick it and unlock it. No connection to mix it up overlay. All right, well, Did it connect finally? Is it gonna roll my credits? No, probably not. All right, whatever. For some reason, the overlay is being dumb. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please be safe. Have a great evening. Bye.